What up, good people, man? It's Lee Douzable with my guy, Darius J. Butler.
Yes,
We
sir.
here, we about to talk some football. AFC divisional matchup right now showing Ravens versus Bills, man. Let's talk, let's do some pregame real quick. Who you got, D-Butts?
Pre-game, man. So obviously we got the Ravens visiting the Bills, two of the hottest teams in the playoffs right now going into this thing, man. I like Josh Allen and the Bills, man. Josh Allen is playing at the top of his game right now. He's the hottest quarterback, I think, in the playoffs, period, outside of A-Rod. So on this side of things, AFC side of things, I like him holding down the home field. We have a little bit of fans up there in Buffalo. A little chilly weather, which, Baltimore is used to. But I got Josh Allen and the Bills pulling this one out in a close one. What about you?
Well, I'm going to go with the other team. And you know this, we've talked about this off camera. I picked the Baltimore Ravens to go to the Super Bowl from the AFC and win the Super Bowl this year. Right now, the Ravens are one of the hottest teams in the NFL. I believe they've won 6 in a row. And Lamar Jackson is just playing at a high level. It looked like it could be some inclement weather this week. So with snow potentially being on the ground, and there was some snow flurries earlier. I saw Deion Dawkins' Instagram, and there was some snow out there in Buffalo. I believe the team that can run the ball effectively is going to have an advantage this game. And ultimately, that is definitely the Baltimore Ravens. You look at it, 230-plus yards a game rushing the football, J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, and then you talk about Lamar Jackson, another guy that can run the ball. I think it's just going to be too much for that Buffalo defense that has struggled stopping the run. And then adversely, the Buffalo Bills, they like to throw the ball. So if weather is a factor, will they be able to throw the ball like they really want to? Yes, Josh Allen has a strong arm.
Very strong.
Yeah, very strong arm. But with that wind and snow, you got to worry about receivers coming in and out of breaks. Also, will the ball get wet? You got to worry about the drop seats from the receivers too. I do see Brian Daboll, if weather is a factor, getting Josh Allen's legs more involved in the game. That's something that we both know that he's done in the past, more specifically in the red zone. He likes to use Josh Allen's legs to run the football. But I just ultimately think with that defense the Ravens have, you saw it last week versus Tennessee Titans, stopping Derrick Henry. Nobody had really done that all year long except for the Packers that one game. And then being able to get after the quarterback with Yannick and Matt Judon, I think that this front four from the Baltimore Ravens is going to be too much for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that front got a lot healthier last week than they were the previous time they saw the Titans. Had Brandon Williams back in the fold, Calais Campbell, Derek Wolfe. But this is a different beast with Josh Allen. Like you said, that run game couldn't really get going with them against the Colts last week. So Josh took it into his own hands. And this is, the end of the year playoffs, win or go home. So this is when you put your quarterbacks, in a little bit more of a harm's way. But I like what he's been doing with his arm all year. Obviously, Diggs, he'll be matched up with Humphreys a lot because they like to move Diggs around that slot, put him on the outside. Marlon Humphrey, one of the best corners that go outside and inside. So I'm looking forward to that matchup. And just like you mentioned Daboll, man, just to see, I'm excited to see how he dials this thing up tonight. One of the hot names, in the coaching cycle right now. A lot of people are attaching him to the Chargers job. Yeah. So if he gets that job with Justin Herbert, I'll be very excited. But we're going to see, man. I'm excited about what McDermott got brewing down there. Buffalo, Leslie Frazier, he got an interview coming up for a head coach job as well. So they got a bunch of head coaches over there in Buffalo, man. I like it. I like our chances.
Yeah, I like the receiving core. I like the receiving core for Buffalo, but if there's one team besides the New Orleans Saints that can match up with receivers, it's the Baltimore Ravens. If you look at their DBs, Marcus Peters, Pro Bowler, Marlon Humphrey, Pro Bowler, and then Jimmy Smith has been a Pro Bowler, and him coming back is a big boost for this Ravens defense. So you said it again. Stephon Diggs likes to be in the slot a lot. They move him around, so Jimmy Smith sometimes will be in there, and then Marlon Humphrey will be in there sometimes. Also, I think Gabe Davis has taken a big stride this year as a rookie for them at the receiving position. When John Brown went down, he's another big receiver. Shout out to UCF. He's a baller. And then Cole Beasley, actually second team All-Pro. I don't think a lot of people saw that happening. But
I didn't see that one. I don't know how I feel about that one.
He's one of the best slot receivers in the league. I don't know if he should have been second team All-Pro, but he's definitely had a career year with Josh Allen this year in this offense. So that receiver versus that DB matchup is going to be monumental in this game. And again, if weather's a factor, that could be a major factor for the Buffalo Bills because they like to throw the football.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about this. What did you think about the game earlier, man? Packers and the Rams. Rams at the Packers. What you think about that one?
I think first and foremost, man, I didn't see the Packers coming in and running for almost 200 yards rushing. I mean, Jamal Williams and Aaron Jones, literally, man, it was like 9-on-7. Them boys were running downhill, running physical, finishing runs. And then you threw Dylan in there. He had a couple tough, hard-nosed runs too. But I think with Aaron Donald being out, and we talked about this off camera, it was just too much for this Rams defense. Like, they couldn't stop the run. Nobody sniffed Aaron Rodgers. And that was a big surprise to me because coming into this game, Morgan Fox had 6 sacks, which was a career year for him. Leonard Floyd had double-digit sacks, which was a career year for him. So I figured even if Aaron, Donald isn't 100% and he's still getting a lot of attention, those two guys would get some pressure on Aaron Rodgers, but nobody even sniffed Aaron Rodgers today. I think that was the biggest thing I was surprised about. All year long, the Rams hadn't let anybody throw the ball over their hand. And when that pass to Lazard at the end of the game, that ended the game, that was a big explosive play, and you can't have that. They had been so disciplined all year long, not giving up the explosive pass play. Let the offense take what you're giving them, right? That's what they did the first half. They weren't going to let Aaron Rodgers throw the ball deep. The 2 times he tried to do it in the high red should have been interceptions. But at the end of the game, when they needed to stop more than anything, they let Aaron Rodgers go up top, and that's something you can't do. So that really surprised me from the Rams defense.
Yeah, got to take advantage of those opportunities when A-Rod gives them to you. And the reason why those big plays happen, and play action plays that happen down the field, is when you, like you said, you're running for damn near 200 yards. You got to respect that play action.
You have to. It's funny. It's almost like the Packers took Sean McVay's game plan going into the game, right? That's what the Rams do best. They run the ball effectively, and then they hit you with those intermediate routes and play action, and then eventually they'll take a shot deep. But I think we also saw with Brandon Cooks leaving that team that the Rams don't really have a deep threat. Like, there was nobody on that field that I believe the secondary from Green Bay was scared getting behind them. Because not once did Jared Goff threaten throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah, man. I definitely factor into it, man. We got kickoff.
Oh, yeah.
Kickoff about to come, man. It's going to be a good one. Lamar already got that, playoff win monkey off his back.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you saw that right there. The ball hit the field, and there was a big water spot that came up. So that shows there was some snow earlier, but it looks like it's not any snow right now. But the field seems like it might be a little slippery. So it's already hard to tackle Lamar Jackson when it's a dry field. Try to tackle him when it's slippery out there. We're gonna see. This first drive will set the tone.
Yeah, this is what it's all about, setting the tone early. I'm sure the Ravens will come out. They might come out with a play action first play.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think they're going to establish this run and show the physicality already. You see Rashard back there. So usually when he's in the game, it's a run play. Now, they do play action with him, but there it is. Run first play. Gus Edwards, look at that. Big. That's what you're going to get all day long, D-Butts.
Downhill
running game. You're going to get hard zone. You're going to get some power. You're going to get some quarterback power. And right there, that great vision by Gus Edwards is, we see the replay right here. Rashard comes back on the split zone, and Gus Edwards comes through right here. Comes off of that C gap right there. Linebacker doesn't get over it fast enough. 10 yards on the first run.
Down here, boy. Hey, Trey White. Trey
Davis
White got to get in there, man. He didn't want none of that smoke, man. That was a corner that did not.
Nobody wants that smoke with Rashard.
On that,
keep running it until they stop it, D-Butts.
You saw the
this
package.
This is the game plan that I envisioned the Baltimore Ravens doing today. They're going to be downhill all day. I told you, weather could be a factor. As you saw on the kickoff, the ball hit the ground and it was wet. Why play action pass? If you're getting 8, 9, 10 yards of carry, keep running the football.
I don't
They pull the right tackle all the way around.
Why do the Bills still have 2 high safeties right now? You know what they're coming in here to do.
they better get somebody in that box. It's going to get ugly.
They coming in to hit you in your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. JK Duck. D-Buzz, did I not tell you this was going to be the game plan? I said the team is more physical. Now, the Bills haven't gotten the ball yet. But I knew what the Ravens were going to do this game.
Downhill run game.
The Bills have not stopped the nosebleed when it comes to the running game. So they're going to test that middle of that defense today.
Down early and often, what it looks like.
Early and often.
It look like your TV might be about 4 seconds faster than mine.
I was gonna say my TV is usually faster, so I'll wait till the play's over to start commenting.
I don't like that, man. What kind of cable you have over there, man?
All right there. You see that Leslie Frazier got a tired of that. He sends a corner blitz off the edge, man. Sitting
There we
in
go,
the
Trey White.
corner, off
There
the
we go,
edge right
Trey
there to
White.
make a play.
That was 2nd and 1. That's what you call a waist down right there.
Yeah.
2nd and 1. A lot of teams
you
take a play action
kind of
shot
surprised
right
that
there.
they didn't take a shot right there, right?
Yeah, but they want, like you said, they want to establish this run game. They want to establish their physicality. First in the league, running the ball.
Yeah. Now
I gotta let the Bills know,
I want
hey,
to
you
go
gonna
back to that
stop
play
us.
later on in this game, right? Leslie Frazier's adding more people to the box. Don't be surprised if you see a shot downfield.
It's 3rd 2.
Oh, that's running down for the Ravens.
Damn right. Get 8 involved.
So running down for the Ravens. They're going to run the football. 3rd and 3 or less, you have to be alert run. You get a nickel package if you want to. This Baltimore team is going to run counters, power, misdirections. You saw that right there. The running back goes one way. The tackle and guard come the other.
A lot of bodies moving.
Exactly. Tackle down. He kicks out on the end. Lamar Jackson downhill. Quarterback counter.
That's tough, man. And what this is doing also,
Ooh, look at that.
This is keeping Josh Allen on that sideline, man.
Now, right
keeping
there,
Josh Allen on that sideline.
Another tackle pull right there, right? Misdirection, zone read. Lamar keeps it. Most quarterbacks, this is a tackle for 2 yards right here, D-Butts. For Lamar Jackson, this is an 8-yard gain.
Lamar Jackson is not most quarterbacks.
What else do you want me to do? Right here, he's bundled up. You got to keep leverage. You saw right there, Milano. You cannot peek inside right there. I had a coach used to say, you're the edge of the world. You're the edge of the defense. Keep leverage. Keep that guy on your inside shoulder. Make Lamar go inside.
He peeked, try to rip under right there. Stay outside, man. Keep your outside arm and leg free.
You got to remember, all your help's inside. If he gets outside, all your help is going to be chasing from inside out. So right there, you got to keep that leverage. Make sure you stay outside. Because if you let a guy like Lamar Jackson get outside, it's problems.
Come on, Lamar didn't want that timeout, man. He in rhythm right now, hardball.
You see him, he hot, right?
That's the only time you really see Lamar get animated like that. It's honestly when he called a timeout that he don't want.
Exactly.
He is, man. He is a problem.
Especially when your offense is in rhythm and you averaging about 9 yards a carry right now.
He's a problem. And right now as a defense, we got to gather up, huddle up and say, hey, relax, calm down. We knew we was getting this. Maintain your gaps. Let's keep some integrity to this defense. Defeat some blocks. Somebody make a play, man. Somebody need to play. We need a knockback play.
It's easier said than done, right? You know they're running the ball, but Greg Roman gives you so much eye candy right on run plays. Like there you go. There you go. Look at it. You had 2 guys pulling right there, and you have a pop pass by the receiver. Like there's so much eye candy, and Lamar has to be a little bit more accurate with that pass right there. So Willie Sneak can catch that and get upfield. But right there, you see a counter play off a play action pop pass. Like there's so much eye candy in the Ravens run game.
Those D-line PFF rankings, they look too good. Outside of my guy Jerry Hughes.
Those rankings, man. They used to piss me off when I played. Like, how do these dudes
look good?
Do these dudes know what we're supposed to, play each and every down? Like, how are you grading somebody unless you got the playbook? Because then that's a bigger concern for me.
Yeah, that's tough. You don't know what these guys are being coached, what adjustments are being made throughout these meetings.
Big call right here. Big call. What you doing, Butch? You going for it? I think Harbaugh gonna leave his team out.
I'm going for it. We come out here. We establish ourselves. We establish what we came here to do. We
had about 9 in the box right there, D-Butts.
Yeah, man. We on the road, man. We got to establish it early, man. I'm going for it right here.
Yeah.
If we can't get a yard, we won't deserve to win this game.
Facts.
Even though you do have Tucker, it guaranteed points, but we going for this.
54 is offside. I was about to say 54 is lined up in the neutral zone. It
Way
don't matter.
Offside.
54 is lined up in the neutral zone.
Come on, 5-4.
Yeah.
He wasn't even close.
It was way offsides.
He wasn't even close.
I saw that right away. You can't line up offsides. And that's a problem when you put linebackers on the edge, right? They're not used to lining up there. A.J. Klein's more of an inside linebacker guy, so he doesn't realize he's trying to line up off the tackle inside.
Nah.
I don't want to hear that,
ball. I don't want to hear that. You are.
I'm not giving him any credit. I'm just saying, like, He's not used to being out there. That's their fault for putting him in that position.
Nah, man. We know I was a nickelback cornerback. I didn't line up there a lot either, but I knew how the hell to line up on side. Get your big ass head back. Pause.
You can't give the Ravens a free first down.
Can't do that.
Oh, throw it away, Lamar. You cannot take that. That's bad. That's bad football, Lamar. If your read ain't there on that, and you know they got 8 in the box, you got to throw it away.
That's tough. They got up on them quick.
That's what I'm saying. Remember we talked about it earlier. How many times is Leslie Frazier going to send this corner blitz, right? We just saw it a couple plays ago, and I said we're going to come back to this play because will they take a shot when they bring it again? But the guy got out there in coverage, and Lamar's first read was taken away. He had nowhere to go with the ball.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, no.
That's great execution, great timing by that corner blitz.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Buffalo.
Now you just got to get in Justin Tucker range. There's not too many NFL plays for 3rd and 20 plus.
Yeah,
or 3rd
already
and 18.
In Justin Tucker range.
Yeah.
You probably get a screen.
I think they're in his range right now, but with this weather, I would try to get about 10 yards here.
Yeah, you probably get a screen, draw play right here.
They're going to be playing a soft coverage right here, because they're already in field goal range. Just got to get a quick, easy throw, 10 yards, make it an easier field goal kick right here. Ball come out quick. There it is. You take that right there. Now you kick your field goal. Oh, my bad. I keep forgetting I'm ahead of you.
You ahead of everybody. You got to be.
Yeah.
Got to be. I got Direct TV over here. What you got, man?
Oh, I got Xfinity.
Oh, okay. No, I can't. Let me go back.
Yeah, that's a great play by Lamar. I mean, it was a bad play in taking the sack. If you're going to take that sack, take it, the first hit. He sucked one guy off and lost another 8 yards.
Now, he never got rid of the first guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that was a great job just getting rid of the ball right there, making it a more – wow. Wow. My bad, D-Butts.
Yo!
That's 2 weeks in a row, ain't it?
It's windy out there, man.
That had nothing to do with wind. He just missed that straight
up. I saw it. Let me see.
You saw the flag ain't even moving. Justin Tucker has been cursed these last couple weeks.
That's a fact. This is not the Justin Tucker we're accustomed to seeing.
Tucker never misses.
Wow. So
that's
first drive that came out
by the defense right there.
Yeah, the Ravens came out, established a run on the road, established their physicality, had a good drive going, had a 4th down. They got it handed to them with the penalty. And then, Tuck missed the field goal. That's big. That's a big opportunity. Big opportunity missed right there on the road in the playoffs. That kind of knocks the wind out of your sails a little bit. But, now your defense got to go out there and get a stop. If you're the Ravens,
that you've established a run, you can run downhill, and you see that Leslie Frazier is starting to implement more blitzes, right? How can Greg Roman take advantage of that going forward, right? If they want to put 8 guys in a box or they want to bring a safety or a corner blitz, how do you take advantage of that where you get like a Hollywood Brown in one-on-one coverage? You could take you a shot downfield. If you keep continuing to run the ball like that, the shots are going to be there in the passing game.
Yep, I feel you. But it's going to be hard for them to take advantage of it because when Leslie Frazier sending those corner blitzes, it's usually against base personnel. You only got 1 or 2 wide receivers on the field. So as a secondary, we know exactly where your speed is, where your deep threat is. So if we're blitzing a corner from that side, we're going to have guys over the top to that side to protect us over the top. So the pass game the threat of the pass game at least has to be there from the Ravens at some point. Yeah, Greg Roman has to dial some plays up at some point to get downfield and, even open up things a little more for this physical run attack that the Ravens show up with. I'm excited 100%. To see this Bills offense get on the field with Josh Allen at the helm.
Yeah, and I'm definitely excited to see this Ravens D. They're riding high after their performance versus the Tennessee Titans last week. Let's see what the Bills come out and do. It seems like wind may be a factor, maybe not. Maybe the weather is a factor with the snow on the ground earlier in the game. But we will see what Josh Allen and company do on offense when they come out right here. Where will they line up Stephon Diggs? Is where is Waldo, right? They line him up outside, line him up inside. And will the Bills actually try to establish a run? You know, they lost Zach Moss and Singletary's
I
been
don't
taking
even
the
think. I
load.
don't even think they try. I don't even think they try. They'll hand it off a couple times just to keep them honest. But
Yeah,
I anticipate Josh Allen being the majority of the Bills' run game once again on those second
100%.
reaction plays or some things dialed up. Because this run front, if you can hold Derrick Henry to 40 and under, any and everybody can get held. So I think you come out, you let Josh Allen win this game for
Oh,
you.
there it is.
Yep.
He's right there in the
There we
slot,
go.
too.
Where's Waldo? We told you he'll be in the slot.
And that's great protection by the offensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive linemen do not jump. That is a cardinal sin. We saw it already in the first game. Leonard Floyd came off his feet. Aaron Rodgers runs in for a touchdown. Calais Campbell, you like 6'7". There was no need for you to jump right there. Keep rushing.
Get a left up.
Keep rushing. Oh, Matt Judon, what you doing? Do you not know who you playing?
Oh, my
That's another thing. When you
God.
playing Josh Allen, you better keep contained because this kid can run and he buys time to throw the ball down the field. So
that's the thing. Allen keeps his eyes downfield. Obviously 100%. A threat to run. But if you saw the game last week against the Colts, it was a variety of times where he scrambled and made some incredible throws on the sidelines, pinpoint throws. So not only can he hurt you with his leg, but he can get out that pocket and make some things happen down the field as well.
Yeah, that's why pass rush lane integrity is so important by the Baltimore defensive line. Everybody's got to stay in their pass rush lane. And they got to rush. It seems like they dead. Their legs aren't moving. I mean, I can remember too, like the first drive, you always a little tired, man. You catch that second win. You come out there, you're a little stiff.
Yep.
And it's cold out there too. So look at Buffalo trying to pull the Green Bay thing, trying to get them with 12 men on the field. Huh?
Yep. 3rd and 6.
Had to burn the timeout too.
Yeah, because when you substitute on the offense, you got to give the defense an opportunity to sub and match your substitutions as well. But when you don't substitute, typically going from 2nd and 10 to 3rd and 6, that's a completely different defensive personnel that you want to get on the field. So even if that offense doesn't sub, I'm going to try to get my sub package or my nickel package, my dime package, whatever package I want to get out there for a defense on the field. And that's where they got caught. I had to spend the time out. It's better than getting a penalty and the automatic first down, though. So I'll take it at this point in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And defensive coordinators need to know that, right? You're playing against Aaron Rodgers. We see it routinely with him, right? If it's second down and they get like a 3 or 4 yard completion, he'll try to hurry up on third down, depending on what personnel you have out there, and try to get 12 men on the field and get a free play. And right here, you see Brian Daboll taking a page out of Aaron Rodgers' book, doing the same thing. It was, 2nd and 10, like you said, they get a quick completion for like 3 yards. 3rd and 7, they're going to go hurry up, right? Because you're going to have a totally different defensive scheme come out there. You might be in base or base nickel, and then you might want to go to nickel or dime. So defensive coordinators need to be leery of that, right? If a team hurry ups and gets on the ball, you got to keep the personnel out there. Wait to sub your personnel, because when the offense subs their personnel, you have time to sub your guys in. That's something you have to be aware of.
Yep. That's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. So I'm anticipating either Diggs or Beasley, one of them starting off in a stack or a bunch, getting some type of pre-snap motion and getting one of those guys freed up in a pass concept. This is one of their, because as a defense, who do you stop? You go to Beasley, you go to Diggs. Who you want to stop on this 3rd and medium?
So yeah, it'll be real interesting to see what Martindale comes out in. Will he go more, cover 3 right here, or will he match up in man because it's like 3rd and 6 right here? And then like you just said, they'll come out in bunches. Buffalo loves to do this, come out in bunches, get some of those rub routes and get DBs on different levels. Dayball has done that consistently through the year. I think they'll do that right here on 3rd and 6. But how will they match it? We talked about this earlier in the year. Last week versus the Tennessee Titans, they had a similar concept for Tennessee, and Humphrey and Marcus Peters did a good job of passing off their routes and everybody manning up their guys. So let's see if the communication is on point right here with Baltimore's defense on this 3rd and 6. Also, you got to be leery of Josh Allen, escaping the pocket right here. He's done this numerous times on third
That's
down. Be
always an
careful.
option.
Yeah. Here we go.
Sancho said we're about 20 seconds ahead of him.
He did.
Yeah. I know you're a good 5 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he tripping. You see it right there. Martindale is not gonna let Diggs beat him. He already let him get a catch already on the first play. Right there, we're gonna bracket him, right? It looks like man to man at the snap, right? At the snap, and then you get the safety coming over at the end of the route right here. So yeah, great job by Martindale and this defense. Elliott comes over, over the top right there. It looks like man coverage, but then you have that safety deep right there. It's a great job by the Ravens defense right there. I still can't believe Josh Allen threw that pass.
Got the double coverage. I mean, it was a throwaway, but I guess they probably anticipate some type of coverage, some type of blitz, maybe having a one-on-one situation right there. I don't know why don't you draw something up, especially coming out of a timeout. You draw something up, you dial something up right there to get that first down, keep the drive moving.
Yeah,
try to get 3 points.
Yeah, right there. I mean, he did. Martindale came with the blitz, and it made it look like cover one, but and it could have been cover one. I would have to see the whole Enzo copy of Elliott and where he dropped. He might have took the deep route right there with Diggs. But Martindale did a great job. Marcus Peters knew where his inside help was. He had outside leverage right there. And, Josh Allen was, like you said, it was probably a wasted down, right? If they pick it off, it's like a punt. So he's just throwing it up there to his best playmaker on the outside, seeing if he can make a play.
Yeah.
He said, why did Allen try and force that into double coverage? Yeah, we don't know why he tried to force that into double coverage. Bus just said, and I kind of agree with him, it's a wasted play. Nobody's open. You're going to punt the ball anyway the next play. So if it's an interception right there, it's almost like a deep punt. So he's just throwing it up there, maybe get a offensive pass interference. I mean, a defensive pass interference, or, Stephon Diggs makes an amazing catch. So that's what I think he was thinking right there.
Yeah, I don't know why he threw that one up there. Okay, now we
take off. Take off.
Lamar Jackson went through a couple reads there.
Yeah. I like that though. He didn't automatically look at his first read and take off. He looked at 2, maybe 3 reads, saw that it wasn't there. You got to realize you're backed up. Last thing you need to do is take a sack and maybe a forced fumble. Take off, get some positive yards, 2nd and 5. You're ahead of the sticks.
Yep, stay on schedule. But they came out, just like I said, they came out with 3 wide receiver set right there. At least tried to dial something up down the field. Nothing was there. You got a quarterback like Lamar that can scramble and still get you 5. Big plus. Another, okay, now we got it.
Oh, if Lamar keeps that,
21 set.
Lamar keeps that might be a 7-8 yard gain.
That might have been a lot bigger than that.
Yeah, you saw he had the blocker in front of him too, right?
That DN went down. He had that pull of blocker in front of him. It was only a corner out there. He didn't want that smoke.
Oh, that's a great play by 99. Said Bozeman had his head down. He just armed over him real quick. You'd like to see that from the defensive line position, right? Don't stay stagnant. Create some havoc in the backfield right there.
Some penetration. Make a play. 3rd and 5.
Oh, my goodness. Look downfield. Somebody got to be open.
Everybody open.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins. Oh, my God. That's the thing when you got Lamar Jackson out there. He's never down. You got to continue. What's the word, D-Bus? Plaster. You have to continue to plaster in the secondary because when a guy's running around for 5 or 6 seconds, somebody has to be open at receiver. And he finds his receiver, and J.K. Dobbins just drops the ball. He was trying to run before he caught it. Right there, you got to catch that and move the chains.
Look it in. Got to look it in. Move those chains. Keep it going. It feels like, I don't know, right now it feels like it's early. Both of these are very young quarterbacks. Maybe some nerves involved.
Yeah.
The last game we saw, obviously, Goff's been there. He's made it to the Super Bowl already. Obviously, A-Rod's been there, done that year in and year out. Now he's seeing two young quarterbacks, I feel like, in the divisional round right now. I feel like the nerves have settled down this game and get better and better. Terrible punt right there.
I was going to say, maybe that's the win right there that we were talking about earlier in the game, man. Koch usually doesn't do anything like that. So that was a horrible punt right there. Bills get it already on their side of the 50. So alert, I would say coming out of this, alert shot, right? You're at the 40-yard
Just
line.
took a shot too on that third down.
Yeah, but I mean, anytime you cross that 50, it's alert shot time.
That horrible punt. You're going to be in the alumni section, which is between the 40-yard lines. Could very well be a shot. The only reason I would say no is just because they took a shot on 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
When
I don't even know if that was a shot. I think he just threw that up.
Nah, it's 3rd down. You want to put 14 in the best, in the position to make a play.
Double coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to come off that read and go to somewhere else or use his legs right there. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised at well, we haven't really seen them try to establish the run, so it could be a run this first play, just like you said, to keep the defense honest.
Have the Bills even handed one off to running back?
They haven't. I don't believe they've ran the ball one time yet. So that could be coming up a run right here. I still think it's going to be a shot play right here.
Is Lige ahead of everybody else in here too?
Yeah.
Does anybody else have cable? What kind of cable you have, man?
I'm gonna wait till the play's over and then I'll talk about it because
we need to know what type
I'm about
of
5 seconds ahead of everybody. I apologize.
Yeah, we need to know what type of cable you have, man. That's all. We just gotta upgrade.
Xfinity, man, it'll get you right. Who knew the Ravens special teams would be failing them right now? Yeah, I did not expect that. That's something that Harbaugh is synonymous with. He's a special teams coach. Ravens special teams is routinely the best in the NFL, and right now, bad punt, missed field goal. You can't have those things in the playoff game.
This is a fact. The third phase of the game, very, very important.
Yes, no question.
About to tweet that too. Whoever said that, appreciate it.
Oh, about what?
The Ravens special teams.
Oh, yeah. My man, what was it, Smitch?
Do. Blitz on 29. Let's see what we got.
3 wide.
Diggs in the cuts, but okay, this might
play
be a
action pass. Well, he ain't
here go.
They went play action.
2 catches already for 14. He gonna go into halftime with 8 catches for 100 yards.
You think so?
Yeah.
They didn't go deep with it right there, but they definitely play action as if they were going deep. It looks like they were in cover 3 right there, but now underneath the got to squeeze out a little bit more. Yeah, Clark just missed it. He got to squeeze out a little bit more.
It's tough to call these coverages on on these TV copies.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they show
the end zone copy. Keep your lane.
Josh Allen
as a defensive lineman, that's so annoying, right? You got a quarterback that's about 6'5", 260 pounds, right? You draped around him and he just shrugs you off.
Yeah, I play with Andrew Luck.
Feeling.
Yeah, I played with Andrew Luck my last 6 years in the league, and saw that weekend and week out. There? Roughing the passer. I missed that.
Yeah, went away from the camera. Oh, he fly. Oh, they got to stop. Oh, the NFL has to stop. That is clearly a flop. Oh, he flopped.
Ouch.
You should get, I'm going to say this, you should get fined for flopping.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, no, Sancho, see, you on Fubo TV. You streaming, man. You gonna always be behind.
Yeah, he definitely going to be about 20 seconds behind us.
Ooh. Josh Allen might hand the ball off 10 times this game. Maybe.
10. I might give him 5.
Maybe.
I might give him 5.
And O-line's got some good grades, some good PFF grades.
That Darrell Williams one surprising to me because I've seen a couple games where he got worked on.
Hey, well, like you said, man, you got to take them grades with a grain of salt, right?
Man, you better.
I know when I was playing, anytime I saw them and they were in my favor, I was like, hell yeah.
When they weren't,
know what the hell they talking about.
Man, I remember one game I had 2 sacks, should have had 3. 3 TFLs, a pass breakup because I dropped in coverage one time, and 6 tackles, bro. They graded me out at like 70% or something. I'm like, man, I'm done with this.
This ain't 95. I don't know what it is.
Man, I'm done with this, man. After that, I was like, I'm never watching PFF ever again. I mean, I already thought it was nonsense before that game, but really after that game, all right, we got 3rd and 9 right here. We got 3-by-1.
3rd and 9, damn near 3rd and goal.
Oh, come on, UCF. I'm sorry, I know y'all. I'm faster than y'all, but yeah, and playoff football, you gotta have those.
Look like that ankle hurt too, landing on that ankle. That's great coverage. Great coverage right there by Humphrey. Squeeze. Yeah. Got to make a perfect throw. Got to make a great catch. That's a violent
it was a
finish.
perfect throw. It was a perfect throw. You just didn't catch it.
Oh, good stab on the line of scrimmage. Squeeze, be violent. Hey, that's a tough catch to bring.
You take that as a DB, man. You were violent at the line of scrimmage. You squeezed them inside.
Yep.
That was a perfect throw. You just got to catch that as if you're a receiver. But
got to make that catch.
That missed Tucker field goal looms. Also, that bad punt right there, right? Turns into 3 points. Special team phase already, showing dividends for Buffalo. And adversely, it's hurting the Ravens right now.
So now we got some points on the board for you over-under bettors. I know y'all not feeling too great right now. Only 3 so far in the first quarter.
What was it, 2.5? It was 2.5?
No, I think the spread was 2.5, the Buffalo Bills way, but the over-under was 50 points, I believe.
I don't think it's going to get anywhere near that, honestly, just because the Ravens' defense is so good. And I think that the Bills is bend, don't break defense. So I think, like we saw last time, they'll stiffen up in the red zone, get some stops.
Oh, okay.
So I see it being around 40, 45. I know the over-under is 50, but I think it's going to be 40.
Actually, no. I was wrong. Somebody gave me a different one. I'm going to go off FanDuel, which I usually use. The over-under is actually at 43.5.
Okay. See what I just said, right? That's exactly what I would say it would be.
Yep.
40, 45 was what I was thinking. So 43 is right in the middle of that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. I could definitely see that, especially with weather being maybe a factor. They're saying the later the game goes, there's supposed to be more snow potentially coming. So we'll see.
That's good, man. What questions y'all got? Any questions in the chat, man? Let me see what the people are talking about. I'm gonna be in here. I gotta do. Questions yet? Young Rock.
Mm.
You guys ever use smelling salts? Hell yeah, I use smelling salts.
Hey, you got to.
Crack 2 of them things right before.
Woo! Especially in cold games too. Definitely need that. I'm sure everybody on the sideline right now, before they get ready to go out for this kickoff, getting right.
Mm-hmm. Cold games, man. Those warm benches, those heaters on the sideline, man. All those things are clutch. Super clutch. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break.
You good? Any other questions? What do you think of Ramsey versus Adams? I thought it was a good matchup. Coming into the game, I knew Ramsey wouldn't be on him the whole game. I believe Devontae Adams got the better of Ramsey in the times they were matched up one-on-one. But it was a good battle. It was good to see a top receiver and a top defensive back go at each other. To me, Devontae Adams is the best route running receiver in all the NFL. I think you saw a little bit of that tonight. They kind of held him down in check a little bit. Lazard had a really big game, and Scantling made some big catches, and Tunyon made some big catches. But you know, when you're playing a guy like Devontae Adams, you're not going to just leave him one-on-one the whole game. You're going to bracket coverage him, double team him, and then every once in a while you'll put your best corner on him. Smelling salts are just mainly for the game. I mean, some people use them at practice, but mainly for the game. Right there, you see the Ravens going back to establishing the run. That was a physical hit right there by Jordan Pointer. Oh, he fumbled the ball too. Oh, that was Josh Norman. Great job punching the ball out right there by Josh Norman. Buffalo's doing a good job on these play action pass plays from Baltimore when they drop back of really covering everybody. Lamar has actually looked at 2-3 reads before he actually takes off. And it seems like they're doing a good job in these zone coverages. It seems like they're going to make Lamar Jackson throw in tight windows in zone coverage. That's the plan that Leslie Frazier seems like he's really input today for this game. Here they go with the run. Quarterback speed sweep. No, great job by the Bills defense right there. Great job by the linebackers stretching the play out and the corners keeping leverage. Knowing they have contained right there. Knowing all your help is inside out. So watch Tremaine Edwards right here get over the top. Quick. He sees it's a speed sweep by the quarterback. Gets there unblocked. Great play by Josh Norman too. Setting the edge right there. You see him coming into the frame.
That's how you run to the football, baby. Set that edge, Norman. Let them sharks hunt. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This game, I think this game gonna get ugly.
You tripping?
It's gonna get ugly, man.
I don't think so.
The camera back on.
You got to think the only reason Buffalo kicked that field goal is because of a bad punt, but also they're backed up here again. So let's see if Koch has a better punt right here.
I just don't have a lot of faith in Greg Roman getting creative. If they do go down 2 scores, which I anticipate them doing on this drive.
Yeah, it could be problems then. All right, there's a better punt. Oh, wow. Wow.
What happened?
It was a punt, but the ball just died and then it hit one of the Ravens players, so it didn't get the bounce. But when you had to go, use the bathroom, whatever. But what I've seen so far is that when Lamar Jackson does drop back, whether it's play action pass or just straight drop back pass, Leslie Frazier is content on playing zone and making him throw in tight coverage windows, right? And that's a plan some teams have tried to implement before. And let's see if Lamar is taking that step where he can make those throws in those zone coverages. Because every time he's dropped back, he's looked at 2 or 3 reads before he's actually taken off with his legs.
Guys haven't been open.
Yeah, so it seems like Leslie Frazier's like, well, if you beat us with your arm, we'll take that, but we don't believe that you can do that right now.
Man, we're gonna see. That Bills defense been playing better, man. It's just really about getting the Ravens in a position where they got to beat you left-handed. They got to beat you throwing the ball down the field.
Yeah.
And the only way you can get them in that situation is, going up a couple scores and kind of putting them against that clock. But if you keep the Ravens in their wheelhouse where they can be physical, run the ball downhill on you, you're in trouble. Another play action.
Yeah, Josh Allen overthrew Diggs.
Oh, Josh Allen, where you throwing the ball, baby?
We said he had a strong arm. He showed it.
Come on. Well, at least that wind doesn't seem like it's a factor, but Diggs,
Nah,
man, you
they
can't
said it's
miss you
been
can't miss
some
that.
flurries early, some showers, but it's saying the wind is dry right now. There's no wind. So it seems like the Bills will be able to throw the ball around. Empty
Yeah.
backfield set. Oh my God.
MB 2nd and 10, expecting a quick game. Nope.
Wow.
Shot. Tell
I don't know. I don't know how many times I have to say this, D Bus. When you're playing Josh Allen and you're that left defensive end, you need to go speed the power the whole game. Because if you let this guy outside the pocket, he can do this all day long.
Oh,
He
this is
has the
what he
arm
did. This
strength to
is
roll
what
out
he
to
did
his
against the
right and throw
Colts.
any pass.
That's what he did
Like
against
what
the
are you
Colts,
doing?
man. Great job right there by Smoke Dog, John Brown.
Yeah, I wonder will Martindale, call down there, right? Well, he's usually on the sideline and tell his defensive ends, especially the left one, if you're gonna take your shot, you better do it on the upfield shoulder and make Josh Allen run up the middle. Because if you keep letting him outside to the right,
Yeah.
he's got the arm that can throw 65 plus yards. And we just saw it right there on that shot to Diggs. He overthrew him by about 10 yards right there.
You gotta give up. You gotta keep Josh Allen caged in, man. That's
Got
what he
to.
hurt. He hurt the Colts. He's been hurting everybody, but he hurt the Colts last week with doing that, especially on that 96-yard drive, 2-minute drive right before the half against the Colts. Just
I think
scrambling out, making
we actually
throws
talked
on the
about that too.
sideline. That's what he does.
Yeah, we talked about that. Danico Archer, I felt let him get outside to contain a few times, and it came back to bite him. Like you can't do that versus mobile quarterbacks that usually complete a higher percentage while on the run, and that's one thing Josh Allen has taken a step in this year. His completion, while running with the football, like getting outside the pocket, throwing the ball down the field, he's completing at a way higher rate than he did his last 2 years. So you have to know that as a defensive end. Keep containing. I keep saying pass rush integrity. You got to have that. You got to stay in your lane while you pass rushing against him, man. I'm not saying bull rush every single time, but, if you're that left defensive end, he likes to roll out to the right because he's a right-handed quarterback. You got to keep this guy contained.
Got to.
I mean, it's difficult for pass rushers to stay in their lane because it's like you see that candy and you want to go get some, but you have to know that quarterback, he can see you with his periphery. And a guy like
he
Josh
can
Allen,
feel you,
very,
man.
Very athletic. And if you miss him and you let him outside the pocket, you letting everybody else down on the defense.
Yeah, because us DBs, we definitely going to be pissed off at you. It's hard enough to guard these guys. You give them the extra 2 seconds. That's forever out there on that field.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you can't give Josh Allen that much time back there for one, but you damn sure can't let him outside the pocket rolling to his right. We saw it, like you said, we saw it last week versus the Indianapolis Colts. I believe he made 2 or 3 big throws, rolling out to his right and completing passes down the field to Gabriel Davis. So, end of the first quarter, what's your thoughts so far, D-Butts?
I mean, like I said, I feel like the nerves are settling on both sides. You just saw Lamar talking to his team, kind of telling them to settle down. The Ravens going to have to get creative, man. That's what we've been 100%. Saying all year about you just have to have a different, like something else. You got to open that toolbox in the playoffs, man, because these D coordinators, these defensive players are going to make you beat them with something you don't want to do. They're going to make you beat them left-handed. So the Ravens got to get more creative, and the Bills are going to keep it in Josh Allen's hands. Like we talked about the over-under of him actually handing it to a running back this game instead at 10.
I think it's going to be
It's
5.
Empty backfield again. And like you said, it might be at 5, man. So It's all on Josh Allen.
Did he catch that? Well, that's a hell of a throw and catch right there.
Hey, look, Allen looks like he wants to throw this thing down the field by all means.
He's been doing it, like you said, he's been doing it all year long.
Yeah, but I'm talking third and 6. Did he get the footwork down again? Oh,
these boys out here air raid, ain't they?
Oh, right back down the field. Come on.
Air raid with it today, huh?
Man,
that's one thing they gonna do. The Buffalo Bills are gonna air the ball out. Josh Allen's averaging over 280 yards passing per game, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why. But also talking about what we were just talking about, our thoughts on the first quarter. I believe Lamar Jackson's got to trust his arm and let it go, right? There's some of those windows are going to be tight throws, but this is the playoffs, right? You got to be able to let the ball go and trust your arm and trust your receivers too. Because if you can't do that, you're going to be, like you said, handicapped, and all they're going to trust is that you can only run the football. So you got to let some of those passes go in those tight zone coverages, man. Just so the Bills defense respects you throwing the ball down the field. If you don't even attempt to throw the ball down the field, Leslie Frazier's gonna keep sending those blitzes play after play.
Yep. Tell him, man. I like to. What's this right here? 3rd and what?
Here we go with the hurry up again.
3rd and 8.
Going empty. Josh Allen's legs are always an issue right here.
You know he's got man-to-man. You got Patrick Queen out there on Singletary at the bottom of the screen, so you know he got man-to-man. So, yeah, he expect 14 or 11. I think 11 is going to use this tight end as a little rub. Let's see.
Great. What did I say? Josh Allen's legs are always a factor here. Great job by the Ravens D. Always. Right before the red zone, Josh Allen likes to escape the pocket. If a read isn't there, he likes to pick up the first down with his legs. I'd be surprised if they go for it on 4th down. I feel like it's a playoffs.
You got to take these points. You got to take these points against a defense like Baltimore.
Ooh, oh, my God, Cole Beasley. But that wouldn't have got you the first down, though. Jimmy Smith was right there in that hip pocket, though.
It depends on how that ball was thrown.
Come out. Yeah.
That's what made you talked about it earlier with Lamar Jackson. It was a little quick pop
if he throws that ball up to
but it was a bad throw.
Where he can catch it and run.
If that throw is on point and it's on in motion, you can catch that and
run.
Tell
he was looking for 14. Oh, there it is. There it is. We got a ball game. Special teams.
Man.
Special teams is bad right now.
That wind got to be a mother out there.
The ball didn't move. It was on a straight line. This is a bad kick.
There got to be something, man. Got to be something.
Got to tweet that. What's going on with the special teams?
He said this game is drunk. Dominique Foxworth. How much waste do you guys in the pros live? Do you live more in high school, college, or pros? Probably live more in college than the pros, honestly. College for sure. College, you can lift the whole weight room when you leave college. When you get to the pros, you realize you got to be smart, man. You work smarter. You work smart and hard, but you work a lot smarter than harder. I remember in college, D-Bus, we was doing all them squats on command, 5 sets of 20. Man, what? Plus on the bar. Man, I got parallel to the league and see what guys are doing. I said, I'm about to pit shark it for the rest of my career. I ain't never jumping on a squat bar again. Yeah, I didn't put that weight on my back for majority of my whole career. After my second year, it was it. I got a herniated disc squatting in the offseason. This is pre-CBA, so that was still kind of old school. So it was hand clean, snatches, big squatting. That's what we was doing, pre-CBA. So after that, I was like, nah, I'm done with squatting. Yeah. Cleaning. It was pit shark from there. My third year plus was all pit shark. No more squatting after that. I was done. Even in the offseason, I ain't squat. Straight pit shark. Keep that weight off your back, man. Man, got to. Trying to impress nobody out here. At all. I had a doctor tell me that's the dumbest exercise you could do. Squatting. I feel like it's got to be outdated at this point. It's 2021. It's definitely outdated. Come on, man. I should be doing the same lifts my great grandpappy was doing. Great uncle was doing when he was playing college ball, huh? Special teams, man. Ooh. I'm full of Frank Wright special. Any more questions? We got to start taking some more of these questions in the commercial breaks. How did Rodgers look to you earlier? I mean, Rodgers looked like Rodgers, the MVP of the league this year. He was cooking. He missed like 2 or 3 throws, but other than that, he was on point. Hey, guys, he dropped a couple of touchdowns. Yeah, facts. These graphics are horrible. These graphics are terrible. You know about them at the table right there? Oh, these are terrible. Look at Baker Mayfield, man. Man, horrible. Yo, these graphics are horrible. It's a good job again by the defense, stretching it out, staying contained right there on that stretch zone, feeding it back to all your help inside.
That's what the Ravens want to do. They want to get on edges, right? They'll switch it up and run some counters and stuff inside, but they want to get that speed on the edge. Great job by the Bills defense so far. Besides that first drive, they've really stopped this run game from the Ravens.
Yeah, that first drive, they was getting 12, 10, 9 a pop.
Leslie Frazier said enough of that.
Enough.
Everybody in the box and force you to make throws, and we're gonna blitz, but we're gonna play zone behind it. Here we go. Lamar's an empty right here. Yeah, 4x1. What is he doing? Just take off. Okay, there we go. Oh,
it's a good throw.
Yeah, that's what Lamar's gonna have to do, man. And you know, nobody seemed like they were open. We had 4x1 right there, D Butts.
Mm-hmm.
4 receivers to the field. And Lamar's just really playing backyard football right there. We talked about it earlier. When you got a mobile quarterback, you got a plaster in the back half. If you don't plaster, you're going to have receivers wide open like that. And we saw J.K. Dobbins drop the third down catch. This time he holds on to – oh, no. Wow. Wow. Lamar Jackson's the only quarterback in the NFL that could do that.
Wow.
So –
Anybody
else that's second and 40. Anybody else that's second and 40. Smooth scoop up, D Butts. look how he caught it on the bounce. Give me that. Let me roll out. And he almost had a completion though.
I know, right?
Crazy. He almost had a completion off it. That makes no sense at all. Lamar, that's cheat code.
Come here. Smooth scoop and score. Let's go. 2nd and 10.
We got a flag on the play.
No, discipline. That Bills defense is discipline, man. Gap integrity is everything against this.
I wonder if somebody was lined up in a neutral again, or was it illegal formation? Yep, I called it.
Who was it?
All right, center. Let that go. On to the next play. COVID, man. What's going on?
Lecky. Second season.
Look at that, boy. They got wow, but see how many people at the line of scrimmage for the Bills?
That's how you got to do it, man. You gotta show me something else, man. You got to be
Greg Roman's got to get in Lamar's head. Like, if there's that many people, just check. They clearly in zero man. You need to check and take a shot downfield.
No, there's no check, man. They know what plays are coming in.
They literally had
they know what plays are coming
in the box right there. That is crazy.
What is this right now? We got 11 personnel. So 1 running back, 3 wide receivers out here.
Still alert run. The Ravens still like to run.
Still alert run for sure.
3rd and 3. Oh, that's a great play by Milano. That was a good throw. Great play by Milano. All right, Tucker.
Good play.
It's a great play. That's the only place Lamar could have put the ball.
Good play, Milano.
But one thing Milano does great, he is a great coverage linebacker, right? A lot of people are saying the Bills should have paid him just for that aspect of his game. We'll see what they do this offseason. But I'm banking on Justin Tucker not missing another kick.
I don't know. These kids, these kicks been crazy.
The wind kicked up.
Don't ruin it for us.
Oh! Oh my goodness. What the heck? No, but did you see that? But you saw the flag. Look at the flags.
Missed another one.
Wow.
Yo, this is wild.
The wind kicked up right before the kick. That's crazy. Do you think Lamar can beat you with just his arm? Right now, he's not proving that. So we will see. Right now, it seems like the wind's starting to kick up too a little bit. So we'll see if that's going to be a factor. But if you would have came in this game and told me Justin Tucker missed 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's his name, Justin Kicker.
I would tell you the Ravens have no chance. I would tell you the Ravens have no chance. I did not see that coming. And I don't know if everybody saw that. The wind literally kicked up right before he kicked it. That
Wow,
is
Justin Tucker.
ridiculous. Tucker doesn't miss 2 field goals in the season. Facts. Ever. This man has missed 3 field goals in 2 games. This is the end of the world, man.
Wow, like, what's going on here, man? What's going on here, man? Come on, Josh Allen. Let's take advantage of this.
One thing you can usually count on is Tucker ain't missing no field goals.
For real.
And he's missed 2.
We got a question from CBW 14450. Do you think Lamar can beat you?
Go ahead.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but I said right now he's not proving that he can. We'll see as the game goes on. And me and Darius have been talking about that throughout the broadcast that, Greg Moman's going to have to get a little, creative with this offense because right now Leslie Frazier's putting 8 people in the box and saying, you guys aren't going to run the ball on us. Lamar Jackson is going to have to beat us with his legs, with his arm. And right now he's not doing that.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. We got
we shall see.
Kilo Minotti. D-Bud against someone with an arm like Allen, if he starts in and out early, how did that affect what you're doing the rest of the game? I mean, shoot, you know what you're pretty much getting coming into the game with Allen. That's something you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to deal with all game.
100%.
Shouldn't affect the game plan. You just got to communicate, execute, down after down after down. That's the toughest thing about playing on this level is just being consistent and just doing it down after down after down, man. Tucker really missed 2 field goals.
How much of a letdown do you feel on defense when you see a missed field goal or scoring opportunity? I mean, it's a letdown, but your job is to go out there and stop the offense, so you really can't be too concerned about that, right? It's still only a 3-0 game, so this game is still wide open. Go out there and continue to keep playing good defense. Josh Allen got all day to throw the ball. Good Lord.
That wind is in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wind's in his face now, so you'll see it during this quarter more than the other quarters. Second and the fourth.
You can see him when he's right there on Buddy's little skull cap. The little thing was moving. Oh, he slipped and fell. There you go. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. And again,
he didn't make that throw. He didn't make that throw.
Wow. D-Butts, I've been saying it all game long. Have I not? If you do not contain this dude while he's running to his right, he will kill you.
That, ladies and gentlemen, that's
ridiculous. We're seeing stuff from these 2 quarterbacks that we hadn't seen in the past in the NFL. This guy slips and falls, gets up.
That's ridiculous.
And throws a laser beam.
Mr. Allen, that is ridiculous. I mean, you can't
script against that. Like, there's nothing you can say as a D coordinator. This is backyard football. That's all this is. This is backyard football. Nah, stop it.
Oh. That's your UCF guy, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So if he was scored, I wouldn't have been mad.
Too. He's a little limpy right now, too. Ever since
but he was limpy after that play with Marlon.
Mm-hmm.
But this is clearly backyard football. This is what we're watching today.
This thing out. 1 rush, 17 passes.
So right now we're on right now, right? Over under 10, right? We're good right now.
That's the play selection. That's crazy.
Oh, nope. I thought they was about to run it right there. D-Buzzers play action with a pop pass.
I don't even understand the point of doing play action. You haven't handed that play off once.
If I'm a D lineman, I'm not respecting that at all. I'm going to the quarterback. I'm backdooring every run play. Like, you're not running the ball. Okay, Dion. One of my clients, Legacy Elite. I see you, Dion. Strapping him.
Okay.
Hands.
Oh, okay. Big boy got some nice feet.
Strap. Oh, yeah. He's athletic. He's a freak of nature. He's athletic as crap.
What school do you go to?
He went to Temple.
Temple, okay. 0 sacks, 0. Okay. Double D.
Putting paws out there.
Double D holding it down. Bills offense being very smart, just passing, very smart. You know that big fella right there? I'm not familiar with him.
He went. The crazy thing is, he went to Texas A&M. I believe he was that third round pick this year. Was a great player at Texas A&M too. He's a guy that they're expecting. He's going to grow. Was going to grow as the
9-2?
season went on. But they had Calais Campbell, Derek Wolfe, and then Brandon Williams. So he was like the next guy that's supposed to come in and grow and then be the future of their defensive line. So yeah, he's a good young player. He's learning behind one of the best defensive lines in football, and a great coach. And Joe Cullen, I actually had him my third and fourth year in the league.
Oh, okay. Just a second.
Your video went away for a little bit, D-Butts. Oh, ball out! Oh, wow, Elliott. Oh, Allen hurt. No, Allen's hurt. D-Butts, where you at? Wow. Pressure, yeah, that drove him back. Ravens defense has got to get that turnover right there. Those are few and far in between, man. When the ball's on the ground like that, you got to find a way to pounce on that. That's a big momentum shifting play right there. Yeah, you said the Bills' offense is being smart, just passing it, but I would say for teams to respect your play action pass, you have to at least try to establish the run. They have one run attempt and like 19 pass attempts. There's no balance right there. And yes, the Bills have been synonymous with passing the ball all season long, but until you establish the run game, your play action pass game is not going to be respected by the defense. I think you saw right there, Martindale sends a blitz on 3rd and 8. He sends the house. And right there was nobody open. Judon comes off the edge, sack, fumble. And right there, Elliott had a chance to pounce on that ball. Didn't pounce on it. Bills got lucky they got to punt the ball away. You're on mute. There you go.
God dang
they got lucky. Ravens got to have that right there.
They got to jump on that, man. What happened to Allen?
Elliott was hurt, he got beat up right there. You saw that, right?
Yeah, he looked hurt.
He got, man, the two defensive ends, Yannick and Judon, they met at the quarterback and they got ugly. But right there, you can't even blame Deion Dawkins on that. That was a great move by Judon. But the inside pressure, right? Martindale picking when he wants to blitz, sends that safety up the middle. Josh Allen backpedals, so the tackle doesn't know that Josh Allen's backpedaling right there, right? Judon can see that as he's rushing. He has a beeline straight to the quarterback. It's a great job by Martindale picking and choosing when he wanted to blitz. 3rd and 8 right there. Usually Josh Allen has killed the blitz all year long. But Martindale calls up a perfect blitz right there. That inside pressure and then the edge rush by Yannick and Judon get to Josh Allen right there.
Man, I just hope he all right.
He got
the ball back. I know, but like you said, he's their whole offense right now.
100%.
He is their entire offense right now. That's wild that they really handed the ball off one time.
19 passes and one run. That's crazy. Man. But I'm like, why are you still play action passing?
So Tucker's only 0 for 2 right now, right?
Yeah, only 0 for 2?
Nah, because I just saw
6-3 right now.
saw somebody put 0 for 3.
Nah, he's over 2.
0 for 2, right? That's crazy. So they're not jinx Justin Tucker. Now they didn't put a jinx on your man Dawkins. They was just talking about him, hyping him up.
Yeah, man. I was just talking about him too, and he got jinxed.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Every time Lamar goes to pass, it looks like he looks at 2 guys, but
And he
he's
don't go to
never
another
either in
read after that
position
either.
to
He
throw
takes
it
off.
or like when we
But
can't
this,
see, we can't see it downfield. But
yeah.
damn,
this is the guy right here, Jerry Hughes. Oh, you can't put a tight end on Jerry Hughes. This is the guy from Buffalo who's going to have to create pressure for that front four. He's the one guy that can constantly get pressure on the quarterback, and he's been doing it for a number of years.
He was the only guy who had a good grade in that PFF, man. See, PFF be knowing something. That's my former teammate, Jerry Hughes.
Uh-oh.
Good play.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's not holding. Oh, they called it holding, man. I think on the second block by the tight end. I don't think that was holding, though.
Man, that Lamar stuff scary, man, once he get an open field.
Man, he was stumbling. Imagine if he wasn't stumbling. I don't like
that's
this.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got to be
as a defensive lineman. That's not a holding call. You're reaching out trying to tackle somebody. He's still blocking you. That's what that is. That's not a hold.
Oh yeah, that's a hold.
Nah, that's not a hold.
That's a hold. That's lineman, a hold.
Like I love it. We get that call, but that's not a hold, man. I had a coach tell me, hey, if you want to make a play, get off the block.
Trust me, I feel you. My coach told us the same thing.
Get off the block. But don't be trying to beg for no hold. That was not a hold. His hands were inside.
2nd and 25.
There's not too many plays in the playbook for this. Right here, Lamar's got to get a quick, get rid of the ball. Oh, my God. 2nd and 28 now.
See, they got to calm down, man. I told you from the beginning, man, they look unsettled. They look unsettled. For the over-under bettors out there,
it's going to be tough for y'all.
3 points?
You better take the under heavily. You should have took the under heavily.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if this is a 10-3 game at the end of the game.
For real.
And right here, I would say maybe quarterback draw, quick zone play, split zone play. You just want to get some positive yards. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. It's a good thing I ain't announcing this game because this is ridiculous.
Yeah, is it on them again?
Yeah, the left guard jump. The crazy thing, imagine if it was regular Bills Mafia in there. It's not even a
man.
Bro, they would have about 13 offsides already.
Man, I got so much respect for that fan base, man.
I love playing it. When I was there, I loved it. That's a different type of fan base right there.
I went there and played. It was a blizzard, and if you're a Buffalo fan, you remember this game. It's against the Colts. Late in the season, Shady went off.
The Shady,
it felt like Shady McCoy was the only guy out there playing in 60-degree weather.
That was what, 2017, right?
Oh, yep, 2017. Boom.
Yeah, that was the year I left. I was in San Fran that year.
Yeah,
I remember because we actually had a snow game similar to that. We played Le'Veon Bell in the Pittsburgh Steelers, and that man went for 200 on us, man. I don't know what it is. I'm running backs in snow games. It's like nobody else got traction, but they got traction.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That's why I said if it's a snow game, like Lamar talking about he don't want to play in the snow, I'm like, you better hope it's snow. That benefits the Ravens.
Tell you, man, Broward County Ravens. Where's Hollywood? Got to get Hollywood involved.
He ain't got one catch yet.
Targeted. He had a big game last week. Didn't he go over 100 yards last week?
Okay, Lamar, we just said it too. And Lamar's going to have to make those throws all game long.
Got to, man. Get Hollywood
involved. They have to respect you throwing the ball down the field, man. They have to.
3rd and 18. Wow.
You can't give that up on defense. That's a big number.
Wow. That's
Hey, D-Butts backed up at that too.
Especially backed up.
Backed up.
Yeah, you can't give Hollywood.
Gotta let that thing go. I still think he let that go late.
Free release through the defense.
Oh, he offside again. Throw the flag, ref. 93 was offside again. Throw the flag. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Can't let him start doing this again, Bob.
You know that feeling, right, D-Butts? You give up 3rd and 18, your spirit's a little low, right? We're going to pound you the next play. That's exactly what we're going to do. Run the ball down your throat because we know you're feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah, that's when you got. That's why you got to get off the field there.
3rd and 18, got to get off the field. I'm really surprised the refs did not throw that flag right. 93 was clearly lined up in the neutral zone again.
You know, they let y'all get away with that.
Well, they've called it twice on them already. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That's a great job by 93 right there, Trent Murphy. I ain't seen too many defensive ends play that like that.
Trent Murphy, big boy, too.
Yeah. He had some help behind him, but still.
He slow played. Yeah,
he
slow
open
played
space
that.
with Lamar Jackson. I thought Lamar was going to break him off.
He slow played that. Sometimes you got to slow play it, man. Get those guys behind you a chance to rally.
But Milano, you saw what Milano did, right? He made sure he got to the edge of Ricard and set the edge so Lamar had to bounce inside.
Yep.
That's what you have to do when you're playing the Ravens. They want to get on the edge. We talked about this earlier. You have to set those edges.
Team defense. Murphy kind
of
a little bit of Marcus Hunt.
Oh, my God. Lamar missed the touchdown.
Who was open?
Milano was green dogging, right? J.K. Dobbins released. He was wide open.
Oh.
Wide open. Watch this.
That's tough to see, though.
Watch him green dog. Whoop. Oh, my God. That's a touchdown, Butts. That's a touchdown.
Tough to see. Oh. I don't know about a touchdown. That's a big game,
right? You have a guy man-to-man. You think he's going to blitz?
Yeah. But even that throw that he did make, he got to make that, man.
You got to, because that dude was wide open, too. But he throws at the J.K. Dobbins. Oh,
yeah, J.K. running for.
Oh, J.K. running for about 40 right there.
What is that?
That's why you saw my head drop. Oh boy, he needs that play back.
Yeah, man. That's why you have to take and make the easy throws. The J.K. one was the easy dump off. Could have been
easy dump off.
The tight end was open. You got to make that throw. Tight end was open to miss him too. Especially you made a 3rd and 18.
Right there, I'm going to the tight end underneath. That's one-on-one coverage. You got to hope he makes that DB miss. Because there ain't too many plays for, oh, wow. There ain't too many plays for 3rd and 14, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So right there, you take the one-on-one, drag route coming across a 7-yard completion. I hope he can break him off and get an extra 7.
Yeah, this offense not built for 3rd and 14s,
at all.
3rd and 18.
Even though
this
they
offense is built to be on schedule, 2nd and mediums, 3rd and shorts. That's how this offense is built, man. So you consistently in 3rd and 13 plus, those numbers are low for any offense in the league, but especially an offense that's not built like that. They got to do a better job staying ahead of the chains, taking care of the ball, stop with the unforced errors on offense, false starts, and the dead ball penalties. Got to cut that out if you're the Ravens.
100%, and that's why him missing that throw to the tight end, or missing J.K. Dobbins on that quick dump off pass is so monumental, right? Because like you said, the Ravens like to stay ahead of the chains. 2nd and 5, 3rd and 3. If they're in 3rd and 10 plus, 3rd and 8 plus, they don't live very well in those downs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got to run. For no gain.
Run for no gain. So is that 2 attempts now?
That's 2 attempts, and I guarantee they won't run again for the rest of this drive.
So that's 2 attempts. So
in 2 quarters. See. I told you 5. I said 5. You said 10. I said it was going to be 5.
So now we'll see.
And Josh Allen scrambles do not count.
We'll see 8 more play actions before they actually hand it off again.
If Josh Allen scrambles, that does not count as a run. It may count on the scoreboard, but that should not count as the over-under.
It does not count on the play selection over-under.
It should not. Good job. 3rd and short. Quick dump off. Dawson Knox. Will they get one play out before the 2-minute? Probably not.
Nah, they don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even mind the Ravens getting the ball back on offense the way they play right now.
Nah, I go into this 2-minute, dial something up, man. Maybe try to get him to jump off sides right here.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. 2-minute warning, 3-0. Yeah, for all you guys.
That's good coaching, man.
Over and under. 43.5, we believe. It's way under.
It's not looking good. Looking good. That's good coaching right there, man. Good coaching, good execution right there, right before the 2-minute. Rush to the ball. Try to get the defense to jump off sides. You already got a couple dead ball penalties in this game. Try to get him to jump off sides. If you don't, go in the 2 minute, get a perfect play for the 30, right before the 2 minute running coming out of it. And let's try to get this third down, man.
33. What do you think right here, Butts coming out? 2 minute warning. What would Brian Daboll dial up?
Okay, hold for a second. You gotta get Diggs involved. Get Diggs open, put him in a bunch. Have him and Beasley coming out of a bunch. You're gonna get man-to-man coverages. You're gonna get pressures from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. So get some bodies off of your guys, man. You got two of the best third down receivers in the game.
For sure.
Just dial something up.
I actually see Martindale dropping off in zone here only because the last third down he dialed up that blitz, right? I don't think he's gonna dial it up 2 times in a row. We saw earlier this year versus Seattle Seahawks when they did that, they kept dialing up that blitz versus Josh Allen. Daboll threw a screen. So he's already thrown one running back screen when he had Singletary, out there lying out at wide receiver. I could see him maybe throwing a quick screen here, or like you said, something in bunches where they get some rub routes. I think Martindale is going to play zone here, though. I don't think he's going to go man.
Think he's going to zone it up?
Yeah, because like I said, that last third down, he went man and they blitzed. I don't see him going man again, just because Daboll, will punish you if you continuously do the same things on third down.
Facts.
We'll see. Again, we don't know how beat up Josh Allen is after that hit he took last third down. His legs are always a factor right here, though.
Got a question for you at the bottom, too. CBW 14450. That's a good one for you, LeJay.
Can you design your pass rush to keep Allen from rolling right? Easier said than done. Yeah, exactly. Your second part of the answer was perfect. Easier said than done. But what I've been saying is that left defensive end needs to go speed to power, like speed to long arm. Make sure his left arm is free. That just in case Josh Allen tries to run out, outside of him, he can get free off the offensive tackle and collect on the sack, or at least pull Josh Allen up, because I'd rather Josh Allen run up the middle than run out to the right, because he's a strong arm quarterback, and when he runs out to the right, he's very comfortable. Here we go. Yeah, we see it right here. That win kicking, D-Butts. I don't know if you see those flags.
Yes, sir.
That win is kicking. 3rd and 3. Let's see what they do right here. You got Diggs motioning. Looks like it could be man because Jimmy Smith came across with him. Yep, that's what it was. And Diggs broke him off.
Yeah, Diggs one-on-one with anybody's a mismatch.
See, right there, I would have switched that up just because we went man last third down. I know it's 3rd and short and you want to compete at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3,
if
man.
If it completes a quick out route and they get a first down, I'll take that. Right there, you're a man. You miss a tackle, you get an explosive play. So in 3rd and 3, it's 2 minute, right? If you complete a 4-yard pass, I'll take that. Clock running.
Ooh, that boy Jimmy ain't have a chance.
You said what?
I said Jimmy ain't have a chance on that.
That's what I'm saying. You go man coverage right there, don't blitz, and the only time you've been able to get pressure is when you blitz. So, you leaving Jimmy Smith out there on the island with one of the best route running receivers in football.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that call. But, they paid him the big bucks.
That's a fact.
Here we go. We got empty right here.
See, this is why I took the Bills. Well, you going to see the damn play before me.
I'm going to wait.
No, that's why I took the Bills just in this situation, like 2 minutes. If this was a situation with Baltimore right here before the half, I would have no faith in them driving down and scoring.
So what they did is they ran those other 2 receivers deep. They stopped, Smoke right there for a quick hitch route, quick 6 yards, 3rd and manageable right here.
Yep.
And Martindale showed everybody at the line of scrimmage and dropped everybody, only rushed 3 right there.
you got forever right here if you're the Bills too. You got all 3 timeouts. You just
see what Martindale does. Yeah, everybody at the line of scrimmage here. Will he drop off in zone coverage or will he go man again? It looks like zone right now.
He dropping out.
Because look how far Jimmy Smith is off of Diggs. You better call that timeout. He saw that. He thought he was getting man coverage. Jimmy Smith gave it away.
Nah, I mean Jimmy, that could have been 0.
It could have been,
but that ain't the matchup you want though. You don't want.
I think he was dropping everybody out of there.
You don't want Jimmy Smith on Diggs right there.
Look at that. He had 6 people in the line of scrimmage. Ain't no way he wasn't dropping everybody out of there.
That could have definitely been a 0.
I think Josh wasn't sure if that was man or not, so he was like, "Let me go ahead and use one of these timeouts."
I'd have snapped that, man. You got no safeties deep. I'm snapping that. I got John Brown on the field. I got Diggs on the field.
Yeah, you got speed.
We got no safety deep.
Let's see. You got the same look again. You got bunch set, so expect some rubs right here from Buffalo, some rub routes.
Let's see what Beasley does.
Oh, they got deflected at the line of scrimmage. Great job, Martindale. Great call. They went man there, but it's what we talked about, D-Butts. How can they work when they're in that bunch right there, those rub routes? How do they communicate and work out who's going to take who coming out of the bunch?
Are they going for it?
Oh, they disrespectful if they are.
He said Calais, he's 6'8".
They ain't got to jump. But he jumped right there and hit him in the head. I don't think they're going for this.
No way they go for this.
They go for this and give Lamar Jackson that offense any type of life. That's just crazy. They might snap it, though. I doubt it.
Nah.
You better not jump offside. You better not jump offsides. We saw the Colts make that simple arrow last week versus the Bills. I don't know what Toure was thinking.
You're going to take the penalty probably.
No, they call timeout.
Yeah, I would have took the penalty.
Yeah, I mean, you calling timeout means you might go for it now, huh?
No, they ain't going for it.
They might try to get him to jump on special teams.
They ain't gonna go. They about to punt it now, but I would have took the penalty just to get my punter.
Look at wait
more yards.
Win.
Yeah, that win humming, man. Like I said, we can't really see it with those flags. I think it's really more of a, instead of a cross win, it's more of a kind of in your face or behind you type of win. I don't know, man.
You got to be smart here on special teams too. Don't jump off sides. The Bills gonna the snapper's gonna give you about 18 head nods before you snap it.
Watch the head nod.
Yeah, good job by the Ravens D right there and special teams. Bro, the wind stopped that ball from going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's in your face.
But that's why I feel like the Ravens have an advantage. They just got to get back to running the ball, even though they got 10 people in the box. We got to continue to run because right now I don't trust Lamar's arm. He made one good throw to Hollywood Brown, but besides that,
3rd and 18. That's not what done, man.
Greg Roman's nickname is Mean Gene.
That's not gonna get it done.
Oh wow! Well, look at what White Matic asked you.
White Matic, where is it? Am I rolling one? Nah, it's already rolled. Come on, man. I do pre-rolls. Come on. It's 2021, man. Nobody got time to be rolling.
Couldn't touch the Bills. I was afraid Lamar would break a long one for the win. I mean, on that long 20-yard run he had, I don't believe that was a hold, but he ended up throwing that 3rd and 18 anyway.
Lamar?
Yeah. You're saying, do you think he's going to break a long one? This is like a soccer game with so many missed kicks and a low score. I'm used to this, but different sport. 100%. This is a soccer score right now.
I still got to watch that Ted Lasso. What Seth put us on.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That looks kind of funny. We got any Marvel fans in here? Somebody said Ted Lasso. Oh, Seth said Ted Lasso was great.
Oh, see, White Matter, you asked too many questions, man. I got my string off for, if you hear that, then that's when you start.
All right, definitely gonna have to check that out then. I'm gonna check out that Ted Lasso. It's on Apple, right? It's Apple TV, ain't it?
I don't know. I actually
I
saw a
believe.
preview for it after Seth told us about it. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay, Lamar with a nice little pass right there. Get the offense going. Let's see. This is what you talked about, right, D-Bus?
This is
Can
what
he
I'm talking about.
perform
We
in
can
2
see,
minutes?
yeah, we can see a 2-minute drive put together.
Last week versus Tennessee, like right before half, was not good.
Oh
Oh,
man, it's terrible.
oh, what you talking about? Hollywood. That ball
Okay,
came
get
out
busy.
kind of
Get
duckish, though.
busy. Get busy. Very, very duckish. He got elements out there, man. As long as it get to him.
That's all that matters. You take
Ever
that,
since I
though.
spoke about Hollywood, man, 2 big catches.
2 big catches, right? They got a Greg Moments have to find a way to implement him in the game. Get him a quick screen, get him some quick slant routes. Just get him involved in the game, man. He's your best playmaker on the outside. Oh, man, if Lamar puts that on the rope, that's touchdown. He had to come back and catch that. But then again, we don't know what the wind's like. We've already seen 3
Plus, I
missed
mean,
kicks.
that's tough. He was rolling out to his right.
Yeah, throwing back to
Hollywood
left.
going back. Yeah, he's going
Yeah,
back
throwing
to his
back left.
left.
That's tough. Oh, they use their timeout too, so they got to be smart here. I don't think I would have used the timeout right there. Get out of bounds. Okay, Lamar dealing right now. He's dealing a little bit.
Moving the ball down the field.
Yeah, this is what they need to come out and do the second half. Go no huddle and throw the ball.
Can Tucker get him points?
All right, now, I ain't lying. I'm trying to get in the end zone. I ain't trying. And that's hard to say. You're not trusting the best kicker in history. Right now, I need 7. Because we're supposed to be up 6-3 bare minimum. Oh!
Third and 5. See, Lamar getting a little animated this game.
Yeah, he is.
Jerry Hughes almost got him.
Oh, I think he would have broke him off right there.
like he was telling him to stop.
Big down right here. You got 3-by-1. Oh, hey, you said, oh boy, you ain't got no timeouts though. They tripping.
they going for the 3-piece, man.
It got to be. You saw Mark Andrews, he didn't even move right there.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
I mean, that's inventive. Man. I like that play if it wasn't 2 minutes. All right, 2nd and 10. You're already in field goal range right here. The Bills going to call timeout to see what they come out in. You got to get out of bounds, man. You get tackled in bounds, it's going to be really tough.
Really tough to get up and spike it.
Yeah, so if you're the Bills, you're protecting the sideline right here, right? You want to funnel everything inside. Don't let them get out of bounds. And if you're the Ravens, you want to try to get like a quick 7-8 yard out. See if
you're taking a shot to the end zone right here, man.
That's true. You also don't want to turn the ball over. But then again, it's not guaranteed so far in this game.
Exactly. I mean, you're already in field goal range.
Do you believe if they catch them in the field, they can spike the ball still?
It'll be tough.
13 seconds, it'll be tough.
That's literally that's the cutoff. That's usually the cutoff.
Yeah, you might can do it 13 seconds.
That's tough though. It's too tough.
The ref would have to be like right there.
Yeah, it's too tough. So I say you take
the shot. Take the shot.
The shot to out of bounds or end zone.
It's got to be. Yeah, I was gonna say either throw out of the back of the end zone or only where your receiver can catch it.
Yeah, out of bounds, out of bounds end zone.
He had him too. He waited forever to throw it to him. But that's why I said a quick out route, right? Just get about 5-6 more yards. Try to make it a little easier for Tucker. Nah, Harbaugh would have tried to take one more shot at the end zone, right?
And now you're gonna have to kick it off too after this miss or make. Come on, Tucker. What you gonna do, man? Don't tell. Let me. Damn, I wish I could turn your camera off.
I'm not gonna say nothing until after this time. I promise.
I know you be like, I ain't gonna say anything. You be like, oh.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yo.
I do believe that the Ravens got the ball at the beginning of the game, so the Bills will get it at half. Huh?
Yep. 3-0. I didn't see this being a 3-0 game, even with the.
I knew it was gonna be low scoring. Well, no, they can't. It's under 2 minutes. It has to come from upstairs. But this is what was irking me with the NFL. Like, y'all slowing the game down now. Y'all gonna mess up my man Tucker. That was clearly a catch. Like, what are we even arguing about?
Clearly a catch. Who cares? 5 yards.
That right foot is on the ground. The left foot taps. And then he dragged the right foot too. Like, what are we doing?
Game, man.
Good Lord.
Slowing up the damn game.
Pretty much.
And now Tucker about to miss another one. 34-yarder.
I'm going to have the same look on my face no matter what. That wind kicking, though. Oh, my God.
Oh, yes, it is. Oh, the cross joints moving. Crossbar is moving. Oh, okay.
I told you I wasn't going to say that. Hey, but he barely made that one.
I saw it coming to the right. I'm like, oh, no, not again.
Boy, okay. Literally, so you got to think about that, right? Game on the line. You got to be within the 20-yard line to have a chance. But I felt like that. Yeah. I mean, I guess Josh Allen just cutting through that win because I felt like that was going to be a factor to win, but his pass is cutting through the win.
Yeah, the wind always affects the kicking game before the passing game.
Because the ball, the tunnel, the ball has to go a lot higher in the air.
And plus, those kicks don't have that spiral. You know, if you got a good spiral, that's supposed to, cut through the wind, be aerodynamic and all that stuff. So if you're kicking in over in, you got more likely, to get blown. But yeah, man. What you think so far, man? Because I'm gonna have to take off at halftime. I gotta go.
Yeah. Well, after this ends, we'll just give our remarks of what we think about at half, and appreciate y'all coming through with us
for the first time. 3-3. Who the hell had a 3-3?
I knew it was gonna be low scoring, but it's crazy. It's not affecting the kickoff game.
I mean, yeah.
That ball's still getting to the end zone.
That's true. What's this move bot? So the big question is, which game we're going to do next week, NFC or AFC? Might have to do that NFC game if we do one.
Yeah.
Who you got in that game? Bucs Saints tomorrow.
I'm taking the Saints, man. I know they say it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but that Saints defense, man. If Trey Hendrickson, it looks like he might play. He's already got 3 sacks in the 2 games versus Brady already this year, and then that secondary, man. They can literally match up versus any receiving crew in the NFL. You're talking about Gardner Johnson. To me, that's the biggest player on the field tomorrow, right? Gardner Johnson. Will he get a receiver for Tampa Bay to act out of character? Like, that's what I want to know. Yeah, I was talking to somebody earlier this week, and I was like, I want to know what is he saying to these guys, bro? Because every receiver is Mike Thomas on his team, got into it with him. 2 receivers from the Bears, like, he's got to be talking. Miller. He's got to be bringing up some personal stuff, bro. To get you to act out of character in a playoff game and to get a dude to run at you full speed, take your chain off, mush you, and then swing at you. Like
Yeah,
what are you
he's saying
saying?
something, man. And he
Yeah.
actually his trash talk is overshadowed, how good of a player he is. He's
He's
one
a
of the
really
better
good
slot
player, but I'm like
defenders.
the mental aspect of his game and how he can get in receivers' heads. That's going to be a big thing tomorrow that I'm looking at. Like, will he be able to get Mike, Evans out of his character? Antonio Brown seemed like he's turned over a new leaf. Will he get him to act out of character?
Nah, they know what they're dealing with, man. Divisional opponent, they done faced him twice already this year. I think and I got some numbers today. So you know how we always say it's tough to beat a team 3 times
Yeah,
in the same year. So the last 12 times that has happened, a team has beat them 2 times during the season and faced them in the playoffs.
yeah,
9 out of those 12 times, that team has won a third time. So numbers are on the Saints side. But I just think Brady at this point in the year, this will be back his first time going into the playoffs as a wild card. But
yeah.
I think he'll get this win in round 3 of this matchup, man. Bucks are playing good, playing well on offense. It's just about being consistent on defense. They've been up
Yeah,
and down,
100%.
I feel like, all year on defense. So if they're consistently good, starting from up front to that second level to that third level, I think they got a chance to win this game tomorrow against the Saints.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the biggest thing in this
Big
game is going to be
chance.
what they did last week versus, the Washington football team. They established the run, right? Leonard Fournette was very effective in that run game. And supposedly Rojo was actually going to be healthy enough to play in this game. Will him and Rojo be able to run the ball effectively and average 4 or 5 yards a carry, go over 120 yards rushing? Because they were so effective running the ball last week. They were able to take those deep shots and play action to Mike Evans, to Antonio Brown, and those guys were wide open because the run game was so effective. I think if they can run the ball effectively versus Saints defense, which isn't easy to do, right? This is a really good defense up front. They got Trey
Mm-hmm.
Hendrickson, and then you look at Cam Jordan, their staple up front, Rankins inside, and then the Mario Davis doesn't get a lot of the praise that he should get because there's so many good NFC linebackers, but he's one of the best in the NFC. He's a guy that's going to come downhill and hit you in the mouth, does a great job in coverage, and they probably have the best secondary in all of football right now. So I think it's going to be a tough matchup. I think the Bucks will make the game a lot closer because they got blown out the first 2 times. It's not going to be 38-3, but I
That
think
was
ultimately
ugly.
that Saints D and then Drew Brees, right? Alvin Kamara, who's going to cover him when he splits out? Devin White comes back this game, missed last week. Well, they put him on them. It depends who's going to cover him in one-on-one situation. Mike Thomas, we started cooking a little bit last week. He's been up and down all year, been inactive, been hurt. He started cooking a little bit last week, and then Jared Cook, I think, is going to have a big game too. But I think it's going to come down to the Saints defense just being too much for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, man. What about the AFC matchup tomorrow? Browns Chiefs. Obviously, a big 10-point spread. The
Very,
Chiefs
very
way.
disrespectful. I
I
thought it
feel
was
like
very
it's very
disrespectful.
disrespectful. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know,
think you
man.
saw my
Browns,
post earlier this week. I was saying that like this Browns team, like this is not the same Browns that everybody has seen in the past, right? This Browns team is playing at a high level. They've played in essentially 2 playoff games, right? Week 17, they had to win to get in, and then they, dismantled the Pittsburgh Steelers last week in the playoff game. I think Kevin Johnson and also Denzel Ward didn't play in that first game, so a lot of that was on the backups. With that, Ben Roethlisberger was coming back in the second half. He was playing against some backups. Well, those guys are back this week, and I'm not saying that it's going to matter too much because Kansas City Chiefs and that offense is high powered, but I do believe they'll
Mhm.
start slow because they've been off for 2 weeks. And if you look at Week 16, the last time they played, the offense wasn't clicking on all cylinders. They only put up 17 points versus an Atlanta defense that had their coach fired because they couldn't hold leads, right? So I think they'll start slow like they did in the divisional round last year versus the Texans. They're not going to be down 24-0, but I can see them being down maybe 7-10-0. And if the Browns want a chance, Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, they got to get busy. Like I'm talking about like 150, 160 yards total combined, get busy because that keeps the ball you keep the ball on the field, you keep the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hands and that offense hands.
Mhm.
And then Baker Mayfield has to do what he did last week on third downs. He's got to make some pivotal throws. Pivotal throws on defense. They got to get 2 turnovers and turn those into touchdowns. You kick field goals versus the Chiefs, you're going to lose the game. So if they can run the ball effectively, get 150 yards combined with those 2 running backs, Baker Mayfield makes some great throws on third down to keep the chains moving, get 2 turnovers and score off those turnovers. I believe the Browns actually have a chance. I don't think they're going to win the game, but I think they'll keep it close.
Yeah, Browns got a chance, man. Anytime you got that running game, you can play solid defense. You got a chance. It's
Yeah,
gonna come
100%.
down to Baker Mayfield, like you said, making plays down the field when he can, but really running it through them two tailbacks, man.
Okay, well, before we get out of here, D-Bill, what's your second half adjustments for the Bills and Ravens?
Second half adjustment. Well, for the Bills. Oh, nice play. Sorry about that. For the Bills, let me fix this camera real quick. For the Bills, I mean, the Bills are pretty much on defense. You got LJ pretty much bottled up. You just got to get it going on offense, honestly. You got to get some big plays down the field. You know, got to continue sustaining drives and ending with points. Nobody's getting points. It's a 3-3 game right now. I think if this game is in favor of anybody, it's the Ravens right now. Low-scoring game, defensive game. I expect the Bills to come out here and put up some more points than this. So they got to make some adjustments on offense. Get Diggs open down the field. Get 15 down the field, Brown. Somebody, and get some type of run game established. It got to be like it's still. I'm a little old school. You got to have some type of run game established, and hopefully that'll open up that play action game a little bit more for the Buffalo Bills and for the Ravens. Just like we've been talking about, you got to have some type of passing game. Period. Yeah. You know, so it's like Bills got to get a running game. Ravens got to get a passing game established. So they do that. I think whichever team does a better job of adjusting at halftime is obviously going to come out and win this game with 3-3. Obviously, the elements are a factor. Let's see who can overcome them.
Yeah, for me, the Bills, like you said, they have to at least try to establish a run game, right? They had 2 runs the whole first half. I would like to see them at least have 7 attempted runs this half because the play action pass means nothing if you can't establish the run game. And also, that you got to say, like you said, they got to move Diggs around. They've been doing it a little bit. They got to get him and Josh Allen on the same page. We already knew this Ravens defense was a really good defense, and they were going to try to bottle up Diggs, but they have to find a way to get their best playmaker on offense the ball, right? They've been in a lot of third and short situations, and the Ravens D has been able to get off the field in man coverage. Well, somebody's got to win on the outside. If they bracket Diggs, John Brown, Gabe Davis, Cole Beasley, one of them have to win on the outside. On defense, they've been playing well, right? Stopping the run game, daring Lamar Jackson to throw the ball. Now, he showed us something a little bit in that 2-minute drive, completing a few passes, but they have to continue to stop this run, continue to set the edge, and the Bills defense will be fine. The Ravens on offense, I like to see them go a little bit more hurry up. We saw that in the 2 minutes. Lamar seemed like he was in a little rhythm because Lazy Frazier is like, you're not going to beat me running the ball. We're going to put so many men at the line of scrimmage. Well, go spread, go a little hurry up offense, and get Lamar on the movement. We saw that if anytime he rolls out of the pocket, it seemed like somebody is always open, right? Get him on the edge if you're Greg Roman. Get him some easy throws. Get him some quick screen throws to Hollywood Brown. Get him some quick slants to Hollywood Brown. Let Lamar Jackson get comfortable throwing the ball and then continue to run the ball. They've been doing that well. And on defense for the Ravens, my one main adjustment is continue. You have to set the edge versus Josh Allen. If you do not set the edge versus Josh Allen, he's going to kill you. Do not let him roll out to his right. And if you do that, you'll win the game. I agree with Darius. This 3-3 ball game really favors the Baltimore Ravens because this is the type of football that they like to play.
Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate
man.
You guys, man. All right. Appreciate you, D-Butts.
Yes, sir. Until next time.
For
sure. It was fun, though, man. It was fun. Something new, something different.
Peace.